So next problem on De-Morgan's theorem. If xr is cos of pi upon 2 raised to power r plus I sin of pi upon 2 raised to power r, xr equals to cos of pi upon 2 raised to power r and I sin 2 raised to power r, then show that x1 into x2 into x3 and so on multiples will be cos pi plus I sin pi, that is minus 1, cos pi is minus 1, sin pi 0, so answer will be minus 1. So given to you, if xr, that is cos of pi upon 2 raised to power r plus I sin pi upon 2 raised to power r. Okay, so I want multiple now, x1 into x2 into x3. Okay, so we convert to e raised to power by Euler's formula. Okay, you know cos of theta, I sin theta. Okay, e raised to power I theta. What is theta is pi upon 2 raised to power r, e raised to power I theta. Okay, this I want multiple. So then find values of x1 r equal to 1, x1 cos of pi upon 2 raised to power 1, I sin pi upon 2 raised to power 1, or in the e raised to power I pi upon 2 raised to power 1. x2 r equals to 2 cos of pi upon 2 raised to power 2, I sin pi upon 2 raised to power 2, or it is in the e raised to power exponential Euler's formula pi upon 2 raised to power 2. Next x3, x r equal to 3 cos of pi upon 2 raised to power 3, I sin pi upon 2 raised to power 3, or in the e raised to power I cos of pi upon 2 raised to power. Okay, and so on in this way. x1 x2 x3. Now I want multiples, x1 into x2 into x3 into their product. Now see what is their product. LHS consider. Okay, RHS. x1 into x2 into x3 into x4 into and so on. Okay, so we use e raised to power because in the cos multiple. Okay, so big problem in the multiple cos of multiple also there is formula, but we use the e raised to power in case of cos of. So e raised to power r pi 2 raised to power 1 into e raised to power I pi 2 raised to power 2 into e raised to power I pi 2 raised to power 3 and so on. Now e raised to power, you know, index law, multiple e raised to power addition I pi 2 raised to power 1 plus I pi 2 raised to power 2 plus I pi 2 raised to power 3 plus and so on, e raised to power. Okay, exponential laws. What you see here, e raised to power I pi is common in everywhere. So what is given? 1 upon 2 raised to power 1, 1 upon 2 raised to power 2, 1 upon 2 raised to power 3 and so on. Okay, so this is x1 into x2 into x3 into and so on. Equation number 1 0. Now this bracket values 1 upon 2 raised to power 1, 2 raised to power 2, 2 raised to power 3, 2 raised to power so on. This series type, okay, is a series type. So separate we will calculate and put here. I take separate, okay, calculation of bracket. So what is okay? 1 upon 2 raised to power 1, 1 upon 2 raised to power 2, 1 upon 2 raised to power 3, and so on. What is this? 1 upon 2 raised to power 2. Okay, is a geometrical progression. Okay, we study in high school arithmetic progression. Okay, geometrical progression is GP, geometrical progression. Geometrical progression. Okay, then what is formula for geometrical progression? Okay, with common ratio there, a first term of the series 1 by 2 and common ratio and r ratio is this upon this respective terms also 1 by 2. A first term of the series 1 by 2. Ratio, common ratio is this upon this is also 1 by 2. Then what is sum? What is the sum of this formula? Sum of GP. Sum formula is in high school a upon 1 minus r. Is like okay. Sum formula a upon 1 minus r. A common ratio 1 by 2. A first term of the series 1 by 2. R common ratio also 1 by 2. So 1 by 2. So 1 minus 1 by 2, 1 by 2. 1 by 2 to cancel and only 1. So this completely calculation sum of this series will be only 1. So put here only 1. Okay. From equation number 1. So x1 into x2 into x3 into this multiple is now e raised to power I pi, and this bracket value is now only 1, means e raised to power I pi. Okay, now simplify. Now convert to again sin cos e raised to power I theta cos pi plus I sin. After simplify, you know values cos pi is -1, sin pi is 0. So calculation is -1. Okay. So hence 2. So x1 into x2 into x3 into all this multiple will be only -1. Hence 2 is 4. So De-Moivre's theorem and Euler's formula both use. Next, if here is a positive integer, then prove that one plus I is to power here plus 1 minus I is to power here will be 2 raised to power n by 2 plus 1. 2 raised to power n by 2 plus 1 into cos of n pi by 4. N is a positive integer. Your theorem for positive also, negative also, and also action. Okay. Now 1 plus I raised to power n. So raised to power n indeed positive, negative integer. Okay. So this must be in terms of sin cos, because De Morgan's theorem in terms of sin cos. Okay. So convert this complex number into polar form. 1 plus I. Polar form is r cos theta plus I times r sin theta. Polar form. First step, equating real and imaginary parts. So real part 1 left side, r cos theta right side, number 1. Imaginary part I multiple, nothing means 1 is there, so also 1 equals to r sin theta. Okay. Now value of r, sin square cos square 1, you know, therefore squaring and adding. So 1 square 1 r square cos square theta plus 1 square 1 r square sin square theta and addition. So 1 plus 1 2, right side addition, r square common, cos square plus sin square, cos square theta plus sin square theta, that is 1. R square into 1 is r square. So r square will be 2. So r will be root 2. So this one value. Now theta, put in 1 and 2. This value of r, put in equation number 1 and. So 1 equal to r means root 2 cos theta. Therefore from this cos theta will be 1 upon root 2. Second 1 equals to root 2 sin theta. So from this sin theta will be also 1 upon 2. So cos theta 1 by root 2, sin theta 1 by root 2 equal values when only when angle is 45 degree, then sin and cos are equal values, otherwise difference values. Okay, only 45 is pi by 4. Okay, so we value of r and we value of theta. Therefore, so this complex number 1 plus r is root 2 cos of theta pi by 4 plus I sin root 2 I sin theta square. R root 2 is common, cos of pi by 4 plus I sin pi by 4. Okay, so this is 1 plus I expressed in a polar form. Similarly, 1 minus I, only explain plus, don't explain minus also. Only one of them. Say, so in place of I now, minus I, root 2 cos of pi by 4 minus I in place of I minus I only replace. Only that's why only explain one of them. Always explain positive factor. Okay, negative factors. So now comes to your problem. So take LHS. LHS 1 plus I is to power n, 1 minus I is to power n. Left side. So 1 plus I now is like root 2 cos of pi by 4 plus I sin pi by 4 is to power n. 1 minus I similarly root 2 cos of pi by 4 minus I sin pi by 4. So root 2 raised to power n, root 2 is 1 by 2, 2 raised to power 1 by 2 raised to power n, 2 raised to power n by 2. And for this De Morgan's theorem, cos of n pi by 4 plus I sin also n pi by 4, De Morgan's theorem. So second term root 2 is raised to power 1 by 2, 1 by 2 raised to power n, 2 raised to power n by 2. And cos of again De Morgan's theorem, cos of n pi by 4 minus I sin n pi by 4. Both the terms. Here we use like DMT, De Morgan's theorem. So now the both the terms. So 2 raised to power n by 2 is common. So addition of bracket terms, cos of n pi by 4 plus I sin n pi by 4 first term. Second term, cos of n pi by 4 minus I sin n pi by 4. So I sin and I sin cancel. Cos plus cos, 2 cos of. So 2 raised to power n by 2 and 2 times cos of n pi by 4. Okay. Now this is same as 2 raised to power n by 2 plus 1 times cos of n pi by 4. And hence 2 raised to power n pi by 2 plus 1 into cos of 1 plus I raised to power n. But remember, every complex number convert to polar form because De Morgan's theorem in terms of polar, sin and cos, cos theta plus I sin theta. So not apply for any numbers. Raised to power n. Yes. Next, third. Unsolved problem. Show that 1 minus I root 3 divided by 1 plus I root 3 is to power 3. And it will be 1. So, De Morgan's theorem. So every number, every complex number, convert to polar form first of all. Then raised to power here, De Morgan's theorem, or also we have Euler's formula we can use. Simple. Okay, so same technique, every problem, same technique. Okay, so complex number. So I think always explain positive one. Explain always positive complex number. So let 1 plus I root 3 equals to r cos theta plus I times r sin theta. Okay, convert to polar coordinate. First step, equating real and imaginary parts both side. So one real part 1 equal to r cos theta, equation number 1. Imaginary means imaginary part is I multiples root 3 equal to r sin theta. Second equation. Then scaling and adding. So 1 square 1 r square cos square theta plus root 3 square 3 r square sin square theta, and addition 1 plus 3 4, right side r square common, there also addition cos square theta plus sin square theta, that is 1. So only writes r square right side. So r square is 4. So therefore r equal to 2. So in this way every problem, okay, especially for the form equating, squaring, adding to get r and put the value of r in equation number 1 and 2. So we get the theta also. So put value of r in equation number 1 and 2. So 1 r is 2 cos of theta. Then cos will be 1 by 2. Second equation also root 3 r equal to 2 sin theta. Then sin theta will be root 3 by 2. So cos is 1 by 2 and sin is root 3 by 2 when 60 degree. Sin 30 half. Sin 30 means cos 60. So 60 is pi by 3. Okay. So we are also and get theta also. Therefore, so this is a complex number 1 plus I root 3 becomes r is 2 cos of pi by 3 I times r is 2 sin of pi by 3. R 2 is common, cos of pi by 3 plus I sin pi by 3. Now this is in terms of e raised to power Euler's formula, e raised to power I pi by 3. I think I will use here e raised to power Euler's formula because in the denominator terms ratio, okay, but minus I. Similarly, minus. If we extend plus, same for minus 1 minus I root 3 will be what? 2 common cos of pi by 3. In case of plus I minus I, just complex conjugate. Now this is 2 times e raised to power minus I. In case of I minus I only from this conjugate. Okay, so this is like plus explain in details and minus similar. Okay, now problems. LHS. So what is the given problem? 1 minus I root 3 divided by 1 plus I root 3 and raised to power 3. So 1 minus I root 3 bracket will be solved 2 times e raised to power I pi by 3 plus then also e raised to power plus I pi by 3 raised to power 3. 2 cancel. So e raised to power, okay, index law e raised to power I pi by 3. This comes to numerator e raised to power again minus I pi by 3 raised to power 3. E raised to power okay, index law e raised to power minus I pi by 3 plus minus I pi by 3 raised to power 3 means e raised to power minus I 2 times pi by 3. 2 times. And now raised to power 3 again index the e raised to power minus I 2 pi by 3 into 3 index the 3 cancel 2 pi by 3 into 3 again index the a raised to power n raised to power n. Now remain only e raised to power minus I 2 pi. Okay, so complete simplify now. This e raised to power. Now after simplify again convert to sin cos. So e raised to power minus 2 pi cos of 2 pi equals of I minus I sin of 2 pi angle theta e raised to power I theta. Here is it 2 pi. So plus I with plus I minus I with minus I. Now values we know cos of 2 pi 1 sin of 2 pi 0 cos 2 pi 1 sin 2 pi 0. So only one answer. Okay, so therefore this LHS this answer is only 1 and hence 2 1 minus I root 3 upon 1 plus I root 3 raised to power 3 total value